Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. And we can only hope that it matches the hype. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On the run, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Hands off to the left. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What a catch. Heads up off the deflection.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
And the Commodores will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And they've got the returner corralled. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run the option. Running with purpose. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. To the air, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Got him, he's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll try the option play here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the second down play. Finds a receiver wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, midshipman. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Navy 7-0.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. quarterback's back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He shreds the tackle. Spins away from defenders. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here's the handoff. Just found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Navy. A fumble return for 6.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Navy 14, Vanderbilt 0.
Offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Gets some space around the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Pitch to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the mark.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
To the air, it's Simpson. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that.
The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dump off caught by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
At the 31. Brings up.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll run the option. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So now it's 3rd and short, the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
That makes the score. Navy 28. Vanderbilt 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kick it away.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll try to run it with the option. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And it's a kneel down. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a timeout is called in important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And that sums up the game so far. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good.